shop scheduling problem. In this flow shop scheduling problem, the flow shop scheduling problem, there are n jobs. Each job requires a processing time on m different machines. In the flow shop scheduling problem, there are n jobs. Each job requires processing on m different machines. The order in which the machines are required to process a job is called process sequence of that job. What is the meaning of process sequence of that job? The order in which the machine are required to process a particular job is called the process sequence of the job. In the sequence, different jobs will be there for running on different machines. In that, each and every sequence, the individual jobs will be there, and each and every individual jobs has a processing time. The processing sequence of all jobs are the same, but the processing time for various jobs on machinery may differ. The processing time of different machinery will be differ. If the operations is absent in the job, the processing time of the operation that job assumed as 0. When the operation of a particular job is absent in the processing time of the particular job, we can assume as 0. And how it can be categorized? The flow shop scheduling problem, how can it be categorized? It can be categorized into a set of multiple operation jobs is available for processing time at 0. A set of multiple operation job is available processing time at 0. Each job requires m operations and each operation requires a different mission. A set of time of the operations are sequence independent and are included in processing times. Set of time for the operations are sequence independent and are included in the processing times. Job descriptors are known in advance. Job descriptors for identification purpose, the descriptors has to be assigned before the process sequence. M different missions are continuously available. In the flow shop scheduling problem, different missions has to be continuously available for the sequence of jobs. Each individual operation of job is processed till its completion without a break. Each and every individual operation of job has to be processed till its completion time without a break. If we are assigning, we have particular jobs have different times, that particular time jobs has to be completed. What are the assigned by particular job, that time has to be completed without a break. That is the meaning of that. And what is the main objective of flow shop scheduling problem? The objective of flow shop scheduling problem focuses on minimizing total completion time at make span. It has to be minimizing the total completion time and make span of a schedule of jobs. It is the main objective of flow shop scheduling. Once again, the objective of flow shop scheduling problem, flow shop scheduling focus on minimizing the total completion time or make span. The flow shop scheduling problem, here we have an example, different jobs and different machineries. Here we have 4 jobs and with the 2 missions. Here 4 jobs and 2 missions problem has given us. In this particular example problem, there we have 4 jobs. We have 4 jobs means here we have 4 factorial sequences are possible. 4 factorial sequences are possible. 4 factorial sequences means 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 equal to 24. So we have 24 sequences for this problem. 24 sequences. The objective of flow shop scheduling problem is, what is the objective of flow shop scheduling problem? To minimize the total completion time or make span. Here we have 24 sequences. With the 24 sequence, which will minimize the completion time or make span minimum, which will minimize the completion time and make span, that we have to find out, and we can be implement over there that particular sequence of job. In the process of production. So it is difficult to find out all 24 sequences. It is very difficult to find out all 24 sequences. For that purpose, we will be finding, or we will be have and different effective heuristics are there. With the help of that different heuristics, we will be find out the different sequences, and we will find out the make span of that particular sequence. Here we have a particular heuristic like Johnson's algorithm, Johnson's problem. How it will be? The Johnson has to be developed a polynomial algorithm to the n jobs two missions n job algorithm they have given us. Here we have different jobs 1 to n, and in the same way they are also given in this algorithm like first mission and second mission. Here we will be specifying over there in T11, T21, T31. Like T11 means first mission, first job, time of first job, first mission, time of second job, first mission, time of third job, first mission, time of eighth job, first mission, time of nth job, first mission. In the same way, second mission also they have given us time of first job in second mission, time of second job in second mission, time of third job in second mission, time of eighth job in second mission, time of 10th job in second mission. The same meaning will be appeared here. And what is the algorithm they have specified us to calculate a optimal sequence? The Johnson's algorithm has 3 steps. First step will be find the minimum among various Ti1 and Ti2. Find the minimum among various Ti1 and Ti2. Here we have to find out the minimum among the first mission, which job is minimum, or and second mission, which one will have. That we have to find out the first step. When we have finding in the second step, if we find the processing time on first missionary, we will place that particular associated job available in the first position in the sequence, available first position in sequence. Go to step 3. Or otherwise we are finding the minimum processing time on mission 2, we can place that particular associated job in the last available position in the sequence. Then we can go for the third step. In the third step, remove the assigned job from consideration and return to the step 1 until the position of sequence are filled. For example, we will have this Johnson's algorithm problem is there that we can be solved here. Here we can consider the one particular problem like consider the following 2 missions and 6 job flowchart scheduling problem. Attain optimal sequence which will minimize the make span. Here we have 6 job 2 mission problem. Here 6 job 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there. Mission 1 has processing time, mission 2 has processing time. Various jobs, how much time they are processed. Here I will describe. Job 1, mission 1 will process 5 minutes or 5 hours. Job 2, mission 1 process 2 minutes or 2 hours. Job 3, 13. Job 4, 10. Job 5, 8. Job 6, 12. The same way, mission 2 also processed different jobs with different times. First job for taking the mission 2 will be 4. Second job, the processing time will be 3. Third job, the processing time will be 4. Fourth job, processing time 1. Fifth job, processing time 9 in mission 2. Sixth job, processing time 11 in mission 2. How we can calculate, how we can find out the optimal sequence and the make span. Here we have a solution. According to that solution, we will be find out the here. As per the Johnson's algorithm, we will find first sequence which will minimize the optimal sequence. Here What is the first step they given is find the minimum among the first mission. If we are finding the minimum among the first mission, which is the first job has least amount in the mission 1, 2 is the least one, 2, and we will be see another mission like second mission also. In the second mission we are finding 1 is the minimum. Among these two missions, which one is the minimum? 1 is the minimum. For one processing time has the fourth job. The fourth job is processed with the minimum time of 1 minute for a second mission. So we find the minimum time to the second mission, then we will place last available position of that particular sequence. The fourth job will place the last available position. How? Here we have given us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unscheduled jobs are there. Within that minimum which will have T, time of fourth job second mission, time of fourth job second mission, that we can be assigned. Fourth job assigned by the sixth available position already it has to come. And third step, what he has given to eliminate that one, and remaining will be unscheduled jobs are there 1, 2, 3, we are not included 4 here, 5 and 6, 1, 2, 3 and 5, 6. Among these 5 jobs, which one will have minimum? Among these 5, which will have minimum? Minimum is having by the 2 processing time for the mission 2. Mission 1 job 2, time of second job first mission we find out minimum, then we will assign first available position of the sequence. First available position will be here 2 equality means second job assigned in the first position, that here appearing in the sequence. In the same way we will be having another one, that is unscheduled jobs are 1, 3, 5, 6, that we has to be eliminated by the job 2. 1, 3, 5, 6 remaining is there. These are the unscheduled jobs. In these unscheduled jobs, which one will have minimum? Job 1 has the minimum. I think job 1 has the minimum on mission 2. If we are finding the minimum first job mission 2 we are finding, if we are finding means second mission we are finding means what is the last available position, there we will place that particular job. Last available position already occupied by the fourth job by the sixth position. Now the last available position will be 5, that we will place in fifth place of particular job like 1. And here we have an unscheduled jobs like when we are eliminating the first job also 3, 5, 6. In this 3, 5, 6 which will have a minimum time 3, 5, 6. 3, 5, 6 which will have minimum. Fifth job has minimum 8 minutes on first missionary. Fifth job has first missionary 8 is the processing time, is the minimum, that we will be assigned when we are finding the first mission, that we can place the first available position. Fifth job can be first available position will be second, that we are placing over there. And fifth job we will cross out or eliminating. After that, what are the unscheduled jobs are there? 3, 5, 6. In 3, 5, 6 we have minimum 3, 6. 3, 6 have minimum. Which one will have minimum? 6 has the minimum. 6 means second mission. Second mission means last available position, that is the fourth. That we are placing here 6 equal to fourth place. Sixth job we are placing in fourth place, and another unscheduled job is there, that is 3. T equal, that we are placing third job in first missionary. We find out that is the first available position will be 3. 3 equal 3. In the same way we will find out the sequence. Here we got, according to the Johnson's algorithm, the sequence which will minimize the make span. 2 to 5, 5 to 3, 2 to 5, 5 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 1, 1 to 4. It is the optimal sequence we find. When we find out the optimal sequence, then we will find out the make span also. Here, finding of the make span, here we have two types of methods is there. First, table formation we will have, another Gantt chart that has to be shown in next slide. First of all, we will be having with the table format. The optimal processing sequence will be 2 to 5, 5 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 4, 6 to 1, 1 to 4. That we will be placing over here in different jobs. 2 to 5, 5 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 1, 1 to 4. And first mission will takes by the second job in how much time? The time it will takes with the 0. The time it takes with the 0. First mission without any process has to be takes place. That's why we are placing over here the 0 start time. And time out will be the processing time. The processing time, how much the second job will take means 2 minutes. 2 minutes it has to be taken for the job 2 by the mission 1. And it is the start time of mission 2 process second job on mission 2 also. And it has to taken the time for the processing of second job will be 3 minutes. 2 plus 3, 5 minutes. For completion of second job on first missionary and second missionary, it has to taken 5 minutes. Here we have an idle time. Idle time, how can we calculate? The processing time of mission 3 and the processing time of mission 1 can be reduced until that the mission 2 has idle. Well, how we can calculate the idle time means the mission 2 is idle for 2 minutes when the first mission has to complete. The first mission has to completed by 2 minutes with the second job. That's why idle time is 2. And in the process we have, in the sequence we have fifth job. For the fifth job it has to taken with the starting time will be 2 after completion of first job. Second, when it has to get out, the start time is 2 for the fifth job. By the first mission it has to taken 7 minutes, totally 10 minutes for completion of fifth job by the mission 1. And it is the start time of mission 2, and for processing of time it has taken 9 minutes, totally 10 plus 9, 19 minutes. What is that idle time here? Mission second outed 5 minutes and mission 2 completed by the fifth job 10 minutes. After completion of 5 minutes it has to be weighted with the 10 minutes. That's why 10 minus 5 is the idle time. And in the sequence we have another job 3. For process time, start time in time will be 10, and the process time will be 13 minutes. 10 plus 13, 23 minutes. And second missionary start time also 23. Why means that second mission 19 minutes for taking the completion of fifth job will be 19 minutes. Till that time to 23 minutes it has to be get idle, and for the process of time it will be 15. 23 plus 15 37 minutes. Here the idle will be 23 minus 19 4 minutes. And in the next sequence we have an sixth job that has to be taken with the time in time will be 23. It has taken the processing time with the 23 plus 35. 23 12 minutes. 23 plus 12 35. And here carefully we can listen. Here the process time for completion of sixth job will be 35, and second mission the process time of third job will be 37. So when the completion of first mission of sixth job is less than completion of third job by the mission 2 will be high. It has taken 37 minutes. It completed by the first mission of sixth job will be 35. So the in time of second mission will be after completion of third job it has to came into the sixth job in mission 2. That's why we are mentioning here 37. There is no idle time here, and the process time will be 11 minutes. 37 plus 11 48. There is no idle time. In the same way 35 is the in the sequence we have a first job. 35 is the start time, and 5 minutes is the process time. 35 plus 5 40. And here also we have to listen. Here for completion of sixth job second mission has taken 48 minutes, but first mission has to be processed first job in 40 minutes itself. So it has to be there is no idle time. It has to be in time will be 48, and the process time will be 5 minutes. 48 plus 5 52. There is also no idle time. And the sequence we have fourth job 40 is the start time, and the process time will be 10. 40 plus 10 50. And here also there is no idle time. Why means before the completion of second mission first job fourth job of first mission will be completed. So the start time of second mission of fourth job will be 52. For processing time will be 1. 52 plus 1 will be 53. There is also no idle time. For totally here we are gets 53 minutes for process of the sequence optimal sequence 2 to 5, 5 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 1, 1 to 4 will be 53 minutes. The make span of the schedule is 53, and the idle time of the mission will be mission 2 is 0 to 2, and 5 to 10, and 19 to 23. These are the idle times for this problem. Here we are explaining with the table format, and we will explain Gantt chart, the same sequence. Here already we know of the optimal sequence 2 to 5, 5 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 1, 1 to 4. Here we are mentioning mission 1 and mission 2 Gantt chart. Here first sequence in the first sequence first job in the sequence first job is second. The process time will be 2 minutes, and it is the idle time for second mission. It is the idle time for second mission, and the second mission it has to be taken by the 3 minutes. Totally 5 minutes for completion of two second job by the mission 1 and mission 2. And in the sequence we have a next job is 5 that has to be taken by the mission 1 with the 8 minutes. 2 plus 8 10 minutes, and these after completion of 5 minutes it has to be wait for another 5 minutes to take and work by the mission 1 of fifth job. The fifth job has to be completed by the mission 2 9 minutes 10 plus with including of idle 10 plus 9 90 minutes. And in the sequence we have third job has to be completed with the time 13 minutes 10 plus 13 23 minutes. Second mission already completed with the 19 minutes, so it has to be wait some time, that is 4 minutes. After completion of that 4 minutes, that is equal to 23, it has to be taken by the second mission has to be taken by the third job. That third job has to be completed with the processing time 14 minutes. (23 plus 14 37). And in the sequence we have a sixth job has to be completed by the 35 minutes. What is the processing time here? 13 minutes. 23 plus 12 minutes. 23 plus 12 35. And there is no idle time. Here we will be showing with the help of arrow lines. There is no idle time. And when the process time has to be completed with the mission 2, then it will take by the sixth job, it has to be processed for the 37 minus 48 processing time of sixth job. And after sequence we have first job. For that processing time it will be 40 minutes. 40 for totally it has to be first job has to be processed with the 5 minutes. 35 plus 40 35 plus 5 40. And here also the mission 2 has to be processed. There is no waiting time for the mission 2. It has already processing. And the for taking of mission 1 it has taken by the 4 minutes. 48 plus 4 52. And in the last available job in the sequence will be 4, that has to be taken by the 10 minutes of processing time. 40 plus 10 50. For processing of second mission it has to be taken by 1 minute. Here also there is no waiting time for the mission 2 to process the fourth job. Here the processing time of fourth job in second mission will be 1. 52 plus 1 equaled 53. Here the make span of schedule is 53. The idle time of mission is second mission is 0 to 2, 5 to 10, 19 to 23. In the same way we can calculate the processing time or idle times or make span through the Gantt chart or otherwise into the table formation. Here now till now we are explaining about the Johnson's rule for the two missions, n jobs and two missions, The Johnson also extended his rule for the 3 missions and n jobs with the optimal to get the optimal solution of make span and optimal sequence. Here we were mentioning jobs mission 1, mission 2 and mission 3 in the same way we are explaining the before. Like this problem will be there. After we are having that type of problem, the extension rule has to be given as 3 missions and jobs. It will be possible when any one of the condition has to be fulfilled. If minimum Ti1 greater than or equal to maximum Ti2, or if minimum Ti3 greater than or equal to maximum Ti2. These are the two rules. Each and any one of the rule has to be satisfied, means we can extend the Johnson's rule. Otherwise we cannot extend Johnson's rule. We can look for another heuristic to solve that particular problem. Here any one of the condition has to be fulfilled means we can be formulate that problem in two missions n jobs. Two missions n jobs. If minimum Ti1 means minimum of time in ith job, any one of the job in first mission greater than or equal to maximum of time in any one of the job in mission 2, or one condition, or another condition, if minimum of time in any one of the job in mission 3 greater than or equal to maximum of time any one of the job in mission 2. Each of any one of the condition is to be fulfilled means we can be formulate that problem into given algorithm. Here we have 1, 2, 3 up to I up to n. Here we can be formulated the 3 missions into 2 missions, mission A and mission B. Here we are mingling mission 1 and mission 2. We are adding the mission 1 processing time with mission processing time 2. In the same way, in mission B, we are adding mission 2 and mission 3. Mission 2 and mission 3. In mission A, mission 1 and mission 2 we will add. In mission B, mission 2 and mission 3 we are adding here. That is the meaning of this one. Here we will consider one problem. According to that problem, how we can be formulate and how we can be find out the optimal sequence and make span can calculate. Consider the following 3 missions, 5 jobs, flow chart scheduling problem. Obtain the optimal sequence which will minimize the make span. Here we have 5 jobs, 3 missions. First, second, third missions is there and processing times also will be given as. Solution: by applying the Johnson's extension rule for the 3 missions and 5 jobs problem, then it will become 2 missions and 5 jobs problem. Then it can be solved as shown in above. Now we can be check the conditions. Here minimum of Ti1 is 6, maximum of Ti2 also 6, greater than or equal to. That's why it condition is satisfied. Then we can extend the rule. Once again we will discuss minimum of time of first job. Minimum of time of first job will be 6. In the same way, maximum of time of second missionary will be 6. We are finding that 6 into second job we are finding in the first mission, third job 6. The condition is satisfied. We can extend the Johnson's rule. The problem will becomes like this: 8 plus 5, 13. Like this we will have the problem. Now we have mission A and mission B and 5 jobs. Here 2 missions, n jobs problem is there. For this problem we are already discussed regarding. Now the problem you have to be apply the Johnson's algorithm for the 2 missions n job algorithm and find the make span and also optimal sequence and make span. Then you can give a answer with the assignment. Thank you students.